Welcome to Jumpstart Board Games. I'm here to quickly teach new players what they need to know to jump into a board game. Please be aware that this is not a full teach, and a game runner that knows the complete rules will still be needed to play the game. Game runners can stick around until the end of the video for some reminders about setup and circumstantial rules. Condottiere, designed by Dominic Earhart, published by Z-Man Games, plays 2 to 6 players. During the Renaissance era, Italy was divided into numerous independent city-states. While bursting with trade and wealth, the city-states' growing concern over jealous neighbors invited the rise of the Condottiere, ambitious leaders of powerful mercenary armies. In Condottiere, you will be using mercenaries to try and take control of Italy. But you can't win every battle, so you will need to use your wits and resources to determine when to continue fighting in a battle or consider it a lost cause and prepare for your next opportunity to strike. The primary mechanisms of Condottiere are area control, bidding, and hand management. The game will be over when one player controls 3 adjacent regions or a total of 5 regions anywhere on the board. A player will gain control over regions by winning battles. A player will win a battle by having the highest strength at the end of the battle. The game consists of multiple battles, which will essentially act as rounds in this game. Before the battle starts, the player with the battle marker will place it in an empty region. The region where the battle marker is located will be the region where the battle will take place. Starting with the player who placed the battle marker, each player will choose to either play a single card or pass. If a player passes, they will no longer be able to participate in the current battle. Playing cards is how a player will increase their strength in a battle. In addition to increasing their strength, they may be able to do other effects that will change the battlefield to their advantage. During the battle, players will take turns deciding to play a card or pass. The battle will continue until all players have passed. Once all players have passed, you will calculate the strength of each player's army. The player with the strongest army will gain control of the region. They will indicate this by placing one of their cubes on the board in that region. The winner of the battle will also take the battle marker. If, at the end of a battle, there's a tie, then no one wins the battle. No one places a control marker, and the players will randomly decide who takes the battle marker. Once the battle is over, discard all cards that were played during the battle. Then, check to see if a card reset is needed. The only time that you will get new cards is during a reset. Resets will only happen in certain circumstances. There are 3 things players will check at the end of the battle related to a reset. 1. If you have no mercenaries in your hand, you may choose to discard your remaining hand of cards. This will be done in clockwise order, starting with the player with the battle marker. 2. If you are the only player with cards in your hand, you must discard your hand, even if you still have mercenaries. 3. If all players have no cards in hand, you will reset the deck. When the deck is reset, you'll collect all the cards, shuffle them, deal 10 cards to each player, and give each player 1 additional card for each region they control. Once you have completed resolving the battle, the person who is in possession of the battle marker will place the battle marker in an empty region and begin the next battle. There are 2 types of cards in the game. There are mercenary cards and special cards. Mercenary cards will have a gray shield in the top left corner, and that shield will have a number in it. The number indicates the strength of the mercenary card. Special cards can be identified by the circle in the top left corner. Some special cards will also have a number in the top left corner and will increase the strength of your army. However, special cards are different because they usually apply special effects to the battlefield. When you play a bishop, you will first determine the highest value mercenary that has been played in the battle. You will then discard every copy of that card in the battle. Then you will take the favor marker. You will choose an empty region and place the favor marker in that region. No battle can take place in the region that the favor marker is in. When you play a scarecrow, you will take one of your mercenaries that you have previously played into a battle and return it to your hand. When you play the turncoat, you will immediately end the battle and resolve it as normal. There are two special cards that are season cards. Season cards affect all players, but only one season card can be active at a time. When you play a season card, you place it in the area designated in the bottom left of the board that shows the snowflake and flower symbol. When the winter card is active, the value of each mercenary in the battle is reduced to 1. When the spring card is active, you will first determine what the highest value mercenary in the battle is, and then add 3 strength to every copy of that card. Again, these season cards apply to all players. When you have the drummer in battle, it will double the value of each mercenary you've played in the battle. Drummers do not stack, so playing more than one will have no additional effect. For each spy you've played, you will add 1 to your strength. At the end of the battle, the player who has the most spies in play will take the battle marker and get to decide where the next battle will be. The heroine doesn't have any special abilities, but will give you a hefty 10 strength. During the game, you will be fighting to take control of Italy with your army of mercenaries, but you must remember that you can't win every battle, so you must be wise and choose your battles carefully. Sometimes the best option is to pass and save your strength for the next battle. Remember, at the end of the round, if you are the only person with cards left in your hand, you will be forced to discard those cards, and then the cards will reset. So if you're delaying too long to strike, you might just miss out on your opportunity. Remember, you don't get new cards at the end of every round. You will only get new cards during the card reset. The cards are only reset when every player has no cards left in their hand at the end of the round. And that's all you need to know to jump into Condottiere. Stick around to see reminders about setup and circumstantial rules for the game runner. Be sure to remove cards with the fruit symbol in the bottom right corner, unless you're playing the classic version, which was not discussed in this video. Each player starts with 10 cards. If multiple special cards are played in battle, the effects will be resolved in this order: Bishop, Winter, Drummer, Spring, Spy, and Heroine. Remember, when applying card effects, that special cards are not mercenaries. When a player plays a season card and there is already a season card on the board, discard the existing season card and disregard any effects of that card. Then place the new card and apply the effects of the new card. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful for you to jump into Condottiere. If you found the video useful, please give it a like, and if you didn't, leave a comment and let me know why. If you are interested in more videos like this, please subscribe.